Hello everybody, so I have to be polite for the one who find my video without going through my website. So for those who find my video without my website, let me introduce myself. My name is Gilles Urtubise, and my self-taught and multidisciplinary scientist and inventor name is Gilles Lauzon Urtubise, and I am the owner and the founder of the first human multi-intelligence.com. So the title of this video is Spherical Gravitational Zone or Spherical Gravitational Environment of Gravitational Objects Part 2. So the spherical gravitational zone, or the largest spherical gravitational environment of all gravitational objects, is that of the most powerful and massive gravitational objects of all the gravitational objects in the universe. And this most powerful and massive gravitational objects is that of the most massive and powerful supermassive black sphere in the universe at the moment, because there is an inescapable mechanism of replacement, and which is continuous in time, between the most massive and powerful supermassive black sphere of the moment in the universe and the one which will replace it. This essential mechanism of replacement, and which is continuous in time, it occurs according to the two options, which are those of the extract of text of the article Black Hole 2 of 4. But of course, I write on my website Black Hole because that's the way for the scientists to reach my subjects. But in this subject, I explain right away then the black hole it is not the right expression, and it should be the black celestial sphere. And those which is published on my website firsthumanmultiintelligence.com, and which are so number 17.2.67, an exceptional and unique ability for a supermassive black sphere, which has just reached a level of gravitational power that makes it the most massive and powerful in the universe. It is to be able to produce at the same time attractive and repulsive gravitational forces, which are the most powerful of all gravitational objects in the universe. And this phenomenon can occur according to the following two situations. So, number 17.2.67.1, a merger between two supermassive black celestial spheres, which span a new supermassive black celestial sphere, which relatively quickly becomes the most massive and powerful in the universe. Or 17.2.67.2, a violent burst of the surface and then into a gigantic explosion, which is one of the largest in the universe because it occurs extremely rarely and spaced out over time, and especially because it occurs only between the most massive and powerful supermassive black sphere in the universe and another supermassive black celestial sphere, which has the consequences of breaking them completely into smaller objects, and which has the consequences of allowing a supermassive black celestial sphere, which is the most massive and powerful of the second class of attractive and repulsive gravitational forces, to suddenly becomes the new supermassive black celestial sphere and the most massive and powerful in the universe. So of course, when two black celestial spheres from the second class of the strongest one in the universe produce a fusion together, of course they becomes when, but only if this fusion produces a new black celestial sphere which is bigger and stronger than the one before. So this fusion produces a new black celestial sphere which become the one on the top. So becomes, because it is bigger and stronger. So that's why this one replaced the ones before. So, and changed all the structures of the universe. And of course, when those two black celestial spheres produce fusion and becomes bigger to produce one which is bigger than the one before, of course that's break their gravitational marriage between the new biggest one with the ones bigger, with the ones before. So and after the one becomes the biggest one by fusion, that change everything. She goes to, well, she modified the internal parts of the universe, which is finite, like this one here. So yeah, this universe, because the other is infinity, but this one is finite. So the fusion produces a new bigger black celestial sphere, and all the other objects have to do a new marriage with her and all around her. So that's why this new black celestial sphere by fusion change all the structures of the internal part of the universe, which is finite. And that's the same things when the biggest black celestial sphere break in burst on surface, like when it bursts on surface and into a smaller object. So of course the biggest black celestial sphere of the second class becomes right away the biggest of the universe. So, and that's the same things happen. Then the biggest one change all the other gravitational marriage with the other black celestial sphere of the second class to make a new marriage and new gravitational orbit and gravitational captures that make them a new orbit around the ones becomes the biggest one. So that's what happened, and that's why this is why the universe changed. And it's after a pretty long period of time, which is about impossible to estimate, but it's certainly between 1,000 billions. It's certainly some things between 1,000 billions and 2,000 billions year or more. So of course it's not happen often, because of course the universe is so big. Then the times that kind of accident could make it's pretty rare. So and other things too. The biggest black celestial sphere of the universe could only burst on surface and after into huge explosion in hypernova, but only when she met another black celestial sphere which is big enough to destroy her. So if it's not big enough, this is the only small one they got disappear, and the biggest one survived to the burst on surface and after to she didn't explode completely. So that's what happened. So thank you to see this video, and see you in some other video. Goodbye. Have a nice day.